Parashat Vajakhel continues to talk about the construction of the Mishkan, the tabernacle, dwelling place of Hashem. And since it's mainly details and information about measurements, what item, what material each artifact was built with, there's no much of Rashi. Rashi does not, the first commentator, Rashi doesn't elaborate too much, except for one pasuk, in which is much more lengthy even than usual for Rashi. And this is when he talks about the marot tzovot, or the kiyor. Let me read the pasuk. V'yaset ha-kiyor nechoshet. The kiyor was sort of a vessel, like a mikveh that the kohanim would use before, like were immersed in it, before starting their worship, their work in the Mishkan and the Beit Mikdash. Ve'et kanon nechoshet b'marot tzovot, etc. Some sort, and this was built with the help of some sort of mirrors. Rashi explains, Benot Yisrael, the ladies of Israel, had in their possession some type of mirrors that they would use in order to use when they want to beautify themselves. And even these items they brought to donate to the Mishkan. V'haya Moshe, something to say to you, buddy. V'haya Moshe mo'es bahem. Moshe was disgusted, did not want to use them. Because they're used in order to evoke the desire, the sexual desire of a husband to his wife, the lusty desire. He didn't want to use this for the Mishkan, for the dwelling place for Hashem. He thought it's not appropriate. Amar lo HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Hashem told him, Kabel, accept these items. Ki elu chavivin alai min hakol. These I favor more than any other donation, because these were used in order for my people to multiply in Egypt. When the men would come back after the horrible work and all the slavery in Egypt back home, they would feed them and drink, and they would look together. I'll try to shorten because I have some company here. Would use these marot, these mirrors, in order to bring some normality, some life to their homes. This is the women in Egypt, the Jewish women in Egypt. So these I desire even more than any other item donated to the Mishkan, and you're going to use them in order to build this kiyor. That one of the purposes of the kiyor was to bring shalom-Bajit, peace in the house, domestic peace, later on in the Beit Mikdash. And I think the idea here is, like, between the lines is also hides a big idea about heroism. There are two types of gvura, of heroism. The first one, the one we usually talk about, is like, the one-time thing. There was Yehuda, the Maccabee, in Chanukah. He started a disaster. He took his sword and he called Mila Hashem Elai and saved the day. We have, Ben Gurion, 70 years ago, standing there in front of everybody, knowing that he's going to be starting a war, and he's saying, we are going to re-establish the state of Israel. We have Superman fighting against the green devil, etc., etc. This is like heroism of a one time, definitely heroes. But there is another type of heroism that is many times in Judaism regarded even more, and this is like the continuous heroism, that keeping the normality in a day-to-day life, because day-to-day life is a continuous war, battle after battle, to maintain the shalom-Bajit, to maintain the goodliness, to after a long day of work, of disappointments, maybe of hardships, to maintain the desire and shalom-Bajit and happiness and joy between a man and his wife, with the children, with all the long day in work, to keep a normal and good and happy family. Shabbat Shalom, à tout à l'heure, all the best.